Okay, this is the first look and unpacking video for the Quroc All Water 12.6 FCS Touring 9.0 fin. This is the package board, retails at $749. Looks like a carbon paddle. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Oh, the new GRI triple action pump. We reviewed that last year as a standalone review, so that comes with these boards now. That's a really good move. Get it out of the bag. Pretty heavy duty thick backpack with like a PVC inner lining. Wheels, sort of webbing strap for the waist. Shoulder, not as flashy as the really flashy backpack, but it is pretty, well, it's got everything you want. Oh, it opens like that. That's quite good. Okay. So this is a brand new board for Quroc. Last year they had the crossover 10.4. So this is their touring, racing, cruising, generally faster paddling board. 12.6 long by 31 wide, I think 265 litres if I remember. Quite light. Okay, so let's have a look. So the same colourways as the crossover last year with the blue, green and black and white PVC. The PVC, the drop stitch material is still made, I think it was made with their monocoque construction, I think, if I remember rightly. I have to say that because there's so many boards. So many different constructions. Oh, neat, the front there. Gopro Mount. And that might even be a ram mount style fitting in the centre there. Brass insert. That's quite neat. And like, oh, so you can put a bit of string through there. So that's like a neat little mount ready to go. Because a lot of times you want to slip your GoPro on and it won't stick onto here. So that you can just get the standard slip-in mounts. And away it goes. Bundy, tie downs, finish of the board looks good. Carbon. Oh yeah, they've got sort of carbon, oh you can see it, ridge down the side of the board there. There's no glue marks anywhere. Really well finished, there isn't a mark on it. That's why we're doing these unpacking videos and sort of first looks. They're literally first impressions of what we think. Nice big carry handle. Little smallish carry handle at the back. Quite nice because you only need it for a little bit, but it's there. And it's not too big and looks a bit ugly when they're too big. 18 psi pressure. Standard pressure valve. All looks quite nice. Leashing point. And looks a bit more of a slimmed down US box there. I say fin, touring SUP fin, really nice shaped fin, great, doesn't catch on seaweed. Yeah, it's kind of quite standard. A lot of boards are going, touring boards are going for that shape and that FCS fin, and a good construction as well because it's durable. So it's a good move. The pump, well, we love this pump. I've tested it before. That's pretty good value then actually, because this pump I think is quite a bit of money. So you get this with the package. Just in case you haven't seen the review we did of this. I think this won the test actually that we did. It's got 3 stages and it's got 2 cylinders, and then basically start off on number 1 and then go to number 3, and it's easy, and it goes from that. Built-in pressure gauge, all really nicely looking. And a little bit heavier, so maybe if you're travelling it's a bit more cumbersome, but for general paddling it's really good. The paddle. And my last year's criticism for the package was the paddles were a little bit flexy. Looks like they've upped the grade on the carbon. Nice finish overall. Very light. Oh, got a sort of a ridge, I can't remember what you call it. So when you're fitting this in here, it doesn't twist. That's a Really simple move, but it makes such a difference to the paddle. Nice blade. Ah, very nice. For a package paddle, that's pretty outstanding, isn't it? And they've got a lock here as well. I'm impressed. Nice paddle, nice light paddle. Okay, so we'll get that one pumped up. Okay, just put some air in it. It's not pumped up to 18 psi at the moment, it's about 10. So just looking at the profile as we go. Nice and flat at the back, which is what we want. There you can easily see the carbon banding down the rails there, Carbon Tech. Little look at the carbon in there, looks really good. Oh, it goes right up to the top here. And a nice amount of nose kick at the front there, which really actually, if you're touring and racing and cruising, especially if you've got some weight on the front, you will need a bit more nose kick there. Remember, this is a wide angle lens, so the board will look bendier than it is, but it's basically straight from the first right up to the last foot of the nose, and a small amount of nose kick. 6 inches thick. So it's all pumped up, looks all good, no twists or bends. Full review coming on SUPboarder soon.